Hello, welcome to the first edition of Vividcast, the pub game. I am Vivid, and I am broadcasting here for Feathergun TV. A classic match-off against the Radiant versus the Dire here. Let's take a look at the picks. For the Dire side, we have Zora, Weirdo, Logic Master, Shingeki, and Dean Machine. And for the Radiant, Fu Manchu, 444, Don Sooth, Dreamer, and Canty. About 55 seconds till this game gets kicked off. Let's see how they pick. In case you're wondering, this is all pick, as it shows right here, so we won't be waiting on any drafting picks to be going on. Sort of just waiting for them to decide what each side's going to play. It's my understanding that at least the Radiant side is a stack of a couple people. Not sure if it's quite a 5 stack or not, and I'm not positive about the Dire either. Either way, this was a pretty good game from my understanding, so give it a watch. Should be interesting. Looks like we've got Puck and a Bane coming out for the Radiant. Invoker, Wraith Knight, Rubik for the Dire side. Got some pretty standard starting items here on Invoker. A lot of people like to go for Bracer early on, or Rush Aghanim or Midas, but you can also go Blades of Attack with some regen, get a quick set of phase boots. Really helps you chase down people if you want to go Quas Exhort. Rounding out the Dire side, we picked up an extra CM and Mirana. Gonna have some pretty good initiation and escape coming out from that Mirana ultimate, and a really good sustain of the game coming out from this Invoker. All in all, it looks like a pretty well-rounded team. Looks like we're going to have Wraith King going top lane solo for the moment. I would imagine he's going to be accompanied probably by either the CM or the Rubik, or both. And finishing up the lineup on the Radiant side, we have a Lion and Cancer Lancer picked. Should be an interesting game. Got a lot of split pushing going on. It's largely going to depend on the Radiant team getting enough farm to support that Cancer Lancer all game, so that he can push down the buildings. Invoker looks like in his stylish garbs is camping the top rune, while we have Bane and Lion camping the bottom rune. Definitely don't want to run into those two. Ward going up for a little bit of vision down on the bottom rune for the Radiant team. Looks like we have Puck going mid for the Radiant side, and in a safe lane we have a defensive tri-lane, Lion, Bane, and Phantom Lancer, with Windrunner off lane. Top we've got Wraith Knight, CM, and Rubik, just as I suspected, in a defensive tri-lane, with Invoker mid, and the Mirana bottom solo. He's a very happy guy. We got wards going up for the Dire side on the other rune. Let's take a look at this mid matchup. Looks like Puck's getting worked by this double damage rune. Okay, Invoker is going Exort, so he's going to have that global presence in the map early on here with his Sunstrike ability. It's going to prove to be pretty nice here for the Dire team. We've got 3-0 on Wraith Knight, 3-0 on Windrunner. Looks like a pretty even matchup so far. Looks like Wraith King has plenty of regen to help sustain him in the lane, as well as plenty of regen on the Wind Ranger. We've got a big smoke gank getting set up here on mid. Puck better be careful. I don't think he has any idea right now. Oh, CM showed herself. Good phase shift. Orb out. Looks like Rubik and CM are going to float back top, maybe go for a gank on the Wind Ranger. We've got Miranda down here, 0 and 0. Not getting any farm, getting boxed out pretty nicely by this Lion and Bane. We've got Lion, not very much regen, and we've got, looks like we're building into a Soul Ring on Bane. It's pretty important for Bane to get a Soul Ring because of her Hearts or Braid Sap ability. It allows her to heal herself for pretty much more than the Soul Ring cost in health. So it's basically like a free spell every time Soul Ring's off cooldown. Pretty good item for that hero. Looks like the pull camp was not warded on either side, so we're going to see a lot of lane control going on in both of these defensive tri-lanes. Dreamer here on the Phantom Lancer looks like he's getting pretty good farm, 15 and 3 so far. Looks like Wind Ranger got boxed out of her lane there. She went back to base to pick up brown boots. I don't know about that. This Wraith King is just free farming top. He's 10 and 0, not as good as the Phantom Lancer so far, but his teammates did finally just join him, so I think we're going to see him getting a lot more farm in the near future. Let's see, we've just picked up an item on Invoker. He goes for a Null Talisman early on here. It's kind of interesting. It's going to give him a little bit more of a mana pool to work with the expensive cost of Sunstrike. Looks like he's pairing that with Cold Snap for now. Typically, Invoker versus Puck is not it's not necessarily swung in either way. I guess I would say that Puck probably has the advantage here with the silence and the disjoint capability of Orb plus the phase shift for the Sunstrike, while Invoker has good sustainability in lane with the Quas healing him. So he is out of regen though, so he's going to have to start playing a little bit more safely, otherwise he's going to get boxed out of lane by this Puck pretty easily. Puck does have his bottle. It looks like the courier is in use, so he's not going to see that for a few minutes here. We've got CM and Rubik. It looks like they're smoking up here, maybe going for another gank on mid lane. Oh no, it looks like they're turning towards bottom. They might go for a gank here on one of these 3 bottom heroes. Gotta be careful though, otherwise they're gonna get... Oh, CM gets caught out. Likes of this Lion. Okay, Lion has no idea that they were there, but CM does know Lion was there, so this is going to get a little bit interesting. Rubik's going to continue using the smoke here, get himself a little bit closer before they see him. Looks like Bane has slept someone, maybe Mirana. Okay, here we go. Opening up here. Lion's in a little bit of trouble here. This might be first blood. Phantom Lancer's coming in with some damage. A lot of illusions. This could be the first kill of the game. Yep, here we go. First blood on the Phantom Lancer. That's definitely not what you want. Looks like he's getting a ton of farm down here, already finishing up a Kia. He's 1 and 0, 30 and 7 CS, and he's got another 1500 gold to boot, so definitely not good for the Dire side so far. Wraith King, the carry on the Dire side, has 24 and 3, not too far behind Phantom Lancer, but definitely not showing as much gold. He did pick up the Helm of Iron Will though, which is going to keep him in the lane a little bit longer with the +3 health regen. He's got another 680 gold stocked up, and the lane is pushing, so we're going to see him gain a few levels here. He's almost level 6. Now once he gets level 6 and his ultimate kicks in, as long as he can keep enough mana around, which shouldn't be an issue, to keep Reincarnation available, and I think he's going to have a pretty good time in lane here. He's going to be able to take a lot more risk getting that CS than he was before, so we've got a floating roaming Mirana here, yet to finish up her Ring of Bacillus. Invoker, trying to regen some health with his Quas. He does have phase boots finished up, so that's going to give him great mobility in middle lane here. Looks like Bane is taken over for the Puck, and looks like Puck is camping the bottom rune here with an empty bottle. Picks up Invis. Okay, let's see if they can do anything with this Invis rune. They're trying to counter ward right now, see if there's any vision for the Dire side, but they didn't find anything here. There's a lot of floating going on in this game so far, which is kind of interesting. Looks like CM has caught Windrunner, might be into some trouble here. We're going to get a lift is on cooldown. Looks like they're giving up on that. Looks like they might turn it around here. We've got 3-on-1, this Rubik. With an Invis Puck, he's definitely in trouble here. This is going to be a dead Puck. Very well played. Oh, arrow from the Mirana. Is she going to follow it up? Nope, she got slept by Bane. Bane's making an arrow escape here real quick. A lot of creep waves following him. So, you know, if I think Invoker probably could have chased that just fine, to be honest. He had phase boots coming up in another 3 seconds. He might have had to dive a little bit under the tower, but, you know, I guess he decided to play it safe, but which ultimately ended in his death, so not good there. Looks like Phantom Lancer's getting a lot of levels. That Spirit Lance almost taking out 300 health out of the Rubik here. Just to note, Spirit Lance is magical damage, so you know, Rubik could, if he's going to be going 1v1 here for a while, severely underleveled in lane, almost 5 levels lower than this Phantom Lancer, I would probably consider getting point or two into Null Field in the next coming levels for the magic resistance. It'll give him a little bit more tankiness. Now, this PL is saving up a lot of gold. I'm kind of curious as to what he might be building here. Possibly going for the early Sacred Relic, getting the Radiance up on PL. It's pretty good for pushing lanes and also farming throughout the game. Otherwise, he could just end up maybe purchasing Diffusal, which would also work pretty good too. Diffusal's pretty core on PL here. A lot of action coming out from the Radiant side. We've got 4-0 in the kills department so far. Looks like Bane is picking up her Soul Ring. Still no boots on Bane. Wind Ranger's got her phase boots and another 500 gold. Invoker's just farming the middle lane pretty steadily. Well, there's nobody here to contest him. They're closing in on here on the CM. They might get a kill here. Is Mirana nearby? No, but Lion and CM are. So we've got a window. The Shackle misses. Stun from Wraith Knight, which is hexed by Lion. Looks like Bane maybe wanted to dive there, but she's turning around. The creep wave is going to get pulled, so this lane is going to push into this tower here, but still has relatively full health, so no issues there. Invoker comes in with Cold Snap, takes down Bane pretty fast. Lion is a little low on mana. Wraith Knight coming in. Big crit. He's going to finish off the Wind Ranger. Now it's a 3-on-1. Lion's trying to make a getaway. Hex on Wraith King. We've got the Forge Fiends doing a lot of negative armor here, and Invoker gets the kill. Good play by Invoker there. Puck's coming in with double damage up on Puck, but he's kind of in the middle of a bunch of people, and not many people here to help him. PL just got delivered phase Boots of Travel. It's an interesting pickup as a first item on Phantom Lancer. I assume that he's just going super greedy build. He doesn't want to spend any money on TPs throughout the game, so you know, he's really trying to put his best foot forward here and get as much farm as he can to carry this Radiant team into victory. Not a lot of action going on right now. Wraith King's still farming. Almost finishing out that armlet, probably in another 2 or 3 minutes. That's going to be a big item on him. Rubik got another smoke in his inventory. Let's see if they maybe try to pull off a gank on PL bottom later. Puck with another Mantle of Intelligence, maybe building another Null Talisman, but uncertain as to whether that's what it's going to be. Bane still no boots, moving around, decent run speed for the hero. Start off with blocking Wind Ranger in her wind run there. You know, so they're making a shift down to bottom lane here. They might be taking this tower, so let's see if the Dire side will have to TP and defend this. TP is up on both heroes at the top lane, so we might see an engagement down here. PL is harassing Rubik back from the tower. You know, he doesn't have Juxtapose yet, but he does have Phantom Edge. So his only illusion right now is going to be from Spirit Lance. He's getting a lot into Doppelwalk, which is okay, I guess. You know, not a lot of pushing power coming out from Dreamer here on the Phantom Lancer, but he is getting quite a bit of farm. Already at 70 CS and 14 denies on the 11:20 into the game. Got another 1,000 gold in his inventory. Building a Robe of the Magi. It's an interesting pickup. I'm assuming that's going to turn into a Diffusal Blade here for the Phantom Lancer. Invoker here in the mid lane, still farming, relatively unharassed. But we do have a Lion coming in here. Still level 5 on the Lion, no ult yet. That's a lot of roaming going on from the supports on both sides. A little under-leveled compared to the rest of their team. Puck here with level 9, probably saving up for a Blink Dagger. He's getting pretty close. Probably see that in another minute or so. Pretty good vision coming out from the Radiant side here. Get this uphill ward. It's going to show anybody roaming around the jungle here. It's going to make mid have a little bit easier of a time. Oh, here we go. We got a cold snap and a freeze. Frostbite coming out from CM equals a kill. 3 and 1 on the Evoker. Just finished out his Hand of Midas. It's a pretty typical item on Invoker. If you can get the early game farm well enough, highly recommend it. Most heroes go for the Hand of Midas, not only for the XP, but for the gold as well. Invoker is not necessarily needy in terms of gold, but certainly the XP will help him to round out his item build a little bit sooner here. So he is going heavy Quas Wex, Quas Exort with the Forge Fiends. He's 1 level away from having the 2 Forge Fiends over the 1, which is going to make his Cold Snap really, really strong throughout the mid game. He's got another 900 gold saved up here. Not sure what he's going to build. Puck getting a kill down bottom lane on the Rubik. And the Wraith King goes down. He's going to get the reincarnation. Mirana Arrow coming in, stunning the Puck. Soul Ring used on Bane with a sleep on Mirana. Shackle Shot on Wind Ranger. A big stun coming out from Wraith King. Lion coming in here also. And he's going to go down as well as Mirana. Big kill coming out from the Radiant side. A lot of aggression. Crystal Maiden needs to be a little careful here. Wow, she's got phase boots on Crystal Maiden. That's pretty interesting. Not probably the greatest item for a support. I would recommend probably boots of regen. I guess, what are they called here? I forgot. Tranquil boots, yeah. Tranquil boots on support heroes is very good. It gives them a lot of sustainability. They don't have to run. Since a lot of their XP is going to come from mixing it up with other heroes and maybe stacking and killing jungle camps, especially in a CM when Frostbite does so much damage to the hard camp creeps, like this Dark Troll for instance. 1100 health, CM's Frostbite, gonna do about, well, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like CM does a lot more damage to, she's not a jungle hero by any means, but certainly can get some kills in the jungle on the neutrals when she needs to. Looks like she might be rushing. She's got a headdress, another 600 gold, probably building into a mech for coming up for the mid game. We've got a Bane Sleep on the Mirana here. Invoker initiating onto the Lion with Cold Snap, does go down. The Forge Fiend that may have leveled Invoker now. He did go into Exort one more time. Don't really like how this Invoker is building here right now. He definitely should have taken another level into Invoke just for faster spell switch, and maybe another level into Quas for his double Forge Fiend rather than another into Exort. He's not going to be using that Sunstrike too reliably, but the damage, health, and armor are based on the level of Exort, so big initiation for Puck here coming out. Orb onto 3 heroes, ult onto 2. Double kill coming out for the Puck here. Wraith King running away, does not have reincarnation. Armlet is toggled though. He's going to have to untoggle that soon and toggle it back. He is hexed here. He's going to go down. Triple kill for the Puck. Big plays coming out from the Radiant team here. Does have his Blink Dagger up on Puck and another 1800 gold. We're probably going to see him either build into a Dagon or or a Hex Stick with this kind of farm this early on. Phantom Lancer is spreading his cancer up here in the top lane, almost has his defusal finished, pushing this top tower. Rubik comes in to defend. Phantom Lancer level 10, Rubik level 6 only. Rubik getting destroyed by these PL illusions. But PL going to back anyways. He looks like he's coming around here, maybe going for the kill on Rubik under the tower. Doppelwalk coming out. Illusion coming in. Another Spear Lance. Rubik unfortunately uses his lift on the wrong PL. Well played by the Phantom Lancer there for another kill for the Radiant side. Big lead coming out. Let's see, we've got over a 3k gold difference so far in the first 17 minutes of the game, and as well as a 5k experience lead coming out for the Radiant side. So the Dire side is definitely behind in this game. CM, yeah, looks like she is going into the mech for sure. Invoker's picking up Voidstone. He's got the Staff of Wizardry and Sage's Mask, so we're going to see him up with Yule Scepter here in another 150 gold, probably. We've got Wraith King has finished his armlet and Power Treads. He's going into, he's got about 1200 gold. Not sure what he's going to build next. Phantom Lancer getting another kill here in the top lane. A lot of people manning up against him. Wow. His illusion almost gets a kill on Mirana there. She just barely escapes. Tower is in deny range, but it looks like Mirana's going to go back to base. Let's see if maybe one of the supports or the Wraith King come up and deny it. Looks like CM might do it. Yep, she is going to deny the top tower. That's going to be a big gold loss for the Radiant side. It's definitely something that the Dire needed, so good defense coming out from Mirana here. Looks like she's going phase boots as well. It's a pretty standard item on Mirana. No woes there. Invoker's picked up a lot of gold here in the last few minutes with his Hand of Midas. He's got a Yule Scepter and another 1400 gold now. I imagine that he's going to be roaming to gank now, solo heroes with that Yule Scepter. It's definitely a strong combination with as many levels of Exort as he has. The Yules into Sunstrike, Chaos Meteor, Deafening Blast is pretty much in one shot on most of the heroes coming out for the Dire side. Puck could shift it, but Wind Ranger is probably going to die to it, Bane as well, and Lion, and probably PL too if he can Yule's the right target. Rubik looks like he's still doesn't have boots yet. Going into mana boots, he just decided to buy the energy booster first. I don't really agree with that. I think that it's better to buy the boots first, get the energy booster second, just in case you change your mind or you have a bad streak. But I guess getting energy booster right away is not the worst thing in the world. He is going mana boots, and so that is good. Another thing I like to mention is that this PL with the Boots of Travel is really letting him swap lanes and split push a lot during this game. It's going to cost the Dire side a ton of money to keep porting back and forth and preventing him from doing this, while also keeping them from 5-manning around too much. We've got a Dust coming out from Mirana here. Big engagement. Dreamer going to go down. Mirana staying alive. Good surrounding by Rubik and CM there, coming from the backside around this corner to meet up with the PL. Just got boxed in there. I'm not sure what happened there. He did have vision of that the river, at least the entrance here. Not any of this here, but looks like that might result in the bottom tower going down for the Radiant team. Let's see, we've got Wraith King getting slept here. Bane gets off. Wow, he might take out Puck here. Wow. Good phase shift coming out from the Puck there. Reincarnate slow going to come down though. He's definitely going to finish off this Puck probably. No, blinks out. Wow, Puck gets out there with 40 health. Wraith King trying to make an escape. Invoker, big combo, one-shots the Lion. Just like I said with that Yules, it's pretty ridiculous. Dreamer coming in here. Gonna just try to do some damage to this Invoker. But he's just going to kind of walk away. No problems there. Invoker is building into his Agdams now. He's got the levels. He's level 14. 20 minutes, that's not terrible. Definitely getting a lot of farm, definitely getting a lot of experience and gold from that Hand of Midas. It's doing a lot of work for him. And he is 7-2, so it's definitely paid off so far. Looks like he's got a Staff of Wizardry now. He's about 1400 gold away from finishing out his Staff of the Master, or sorry, Agnum's Scepter. Rubik has finished his Arcane Boots. That's a good pickup on Rubik. Dire side definitely could use his mana, since we saw CM go with phase boots, and nobody else has any mana boots on their team, so it'll be good pickup for their team in terms of mana. Dire side getting some pretty aggressive wards going down in their jungle here on the Radiant team. They might be looking to push this tower a little bit soon. Canty on the Lion. Roaming around. Puck, no vision so far. Puck did pick up a Dagon though. It is rank 1, but still 400 damage. It's quite a bit. Looks like we have a big engagement coming out in the middle lane. Dreamer and the Phantom Lancer is going to escape narrowly, as well as Windranger. Tower did go down. Let's see, and they are looking to maybe shift around back here. Did get a ward up here. Oh, big, big Dagon coming out on the CM from the Puck. Blinks away. Mirana ult coming out. Double snap from the Puck. Dreamer initiating in here with the PL illusion. Not going to find anybody out, but the dust, does it get anybody? I don't. It did get Rubik. Did get Mirana. Mirana destroying the Phantom Lance with her leap very nicely. Invoker dropping a big damage with his Yule Scepter. Good phase shift from Puck. Bane ult going to take down the Wraith King again. Actually, Wraith King going to get out with an armlet toggle there. It was very clutch. Dagon goes down. Armlet toggling again. He's just abusing that armlet toggle. Takes down the Puck. Wow, nice play. Nice play. 4-man wipe for the Radiant team. That was a big turnaround here. That brought the gold actually into the favor of the Dire side and also the XP. It's a big turnaround. I think we're going to see the game go in a different direction here for the next probably 20 minutes. CM does finish up her mechanism while Wraith Knight picks up a BKB. That's a huge item on the Wraith Knight here against all this magic damage on the Radiant team. They are pushing T2. We've got Invoker with his Alacrity on himself here. Now, he does have 4 levels in the Quas and Exor, so he definitely should have the Forge Fiends out for his push. And I would also definitely recommend putting Alacrity on the Forge Fiend rather than himself. But nonetheless, they are still going to take this tower pretty easily. Big deny coming out from the Windranger on 444. Here comes the Sunstrike. Lion's going to go down. Bane's going to sleep the Invoker here. I think that's exactly what he needs to do. They've been worried a lot about the Wraith King, but I think this Invoker is probably the biggest threat on their team. Puck does pick up his 2nd level of Dagon here. You know, I don't necessarily agree with that. I think Dagon upgrades are probably not the greatest thing. It's 1250 gold for another 100 damage. Your intellect goes up by 2. You know, and the mana cost goes down by 20. Not a big thing. We've got this everlasting Bane nightmare right now. Looks like Crystal Maiden. I missed Crystal Maiden going down there, but it sounded like Puck got a Dagon off on the Crystal Maiden, which is just going to destroy her. I'm not sure how much health she has, but it's not a lot. No stats coming out for the CM. Definitely would have gone into either Tranquils for the movement speed or probably Power Treads for a little bit of health regen on the CM. Puck's got another 700 gold saved up. Agnes has been complete on this Voker, who is farming incredibly fast. See him looking a little bit aggravated as her team kept passing the Nightmare back and forth all the way back to here, and she was down here just dying. Wraith King back to farming top lane, 1400 gold saved up on him. See him buying a smoke, maybe seeing Roshan in a few minutes here. Mirana going for Robe the Magi, maybe going for Diffusal. At this point it's kind of hard to tell. Not sure what she's going to do with that Robe of Magi. Looks like the Radiant team's posturing up here in middle lane. They have the wards necessary to push down this T2 tower, but the Dire side isn't going to let it go that easily, so might see an engagement here between CM and Lion, kind of bottom rune. Invoker one-shotting Puck with this combo. No, that's definitely not what you want to see again on the enemy team. Definitely giving the Radiant side a hard time on that Invoker. Weirdo playing the Invoker. Haven't watched any of his games before, but he seems to be doing a pretty decent job. Here comes the double Forge Fiend. Very cool looking Forge Fiends. Triple stun by the Lion, gets Bane slept. Mirana doing damage here, lift by Rubik, she goes down. Meatball. Let's see, the courier is bringing out Drums recipe. Okay, that's what's going on there, Mirana. I should have seen that before. Drums on Mirana, not too bad. Definitely needed the drum pickup on the team. Let's see, we've got Forge Fiends and a Meteor coming out for the Invoker. Probably going to pop those Fiends one more time and take this tower, and then, yep, Alacrity comes out. On to the Wraith King, doing a little over 200 damage. All the the Forge Fiend's doing 83, but armor is being removed on the tower, so Radiant team only has one T2 tower remaining. It's going to make it a little bit difficult for them to get out and farm the necessary camps they need to get farmed for that PL to really take off. Let's check in on his farm. He's got a Diffusal with 5 charges left, and he has picked up a Yasha. Looks like he's going into Manta next. He's got another 2,600 gold, so we're going to see Manta come out for him probably in the next minute or so. Definitely has enough for the ultimate orb, and I think it's probably about 600 gold for the remaining Manta. Let's see, 900 gold. Okay, so he's a few hundred gold off. He's going to finish out that farm really quick here in the top lane. And then he's going to be pretty deadly with his illusions. You're going to see a lot of pushing coming out for him. Looks like we missed another Invoker engagement here. Still has his Wombo combo up though. Let's see if he uses it on someone. No, he's going to definitely blast here. Gets another kill there on him. Puck's phase shifted, blinking out. Rubik stole Puck's ult actually. He goes down to the Invoker too. And we've got Bane getting all of her mana drained. 3 kills coming out for the Invoker there. Maybe 2. It says double kill. I think he got 3 though. Another 4-man wipe for their team, but Phantom Lancer is spreading his cancer in top lane here. You're going to take down this tower maybe. Illusions are tanking the tower though, not the best. Double damage here in the top lane. Maybe go for that. Looks like the Dire side is grouping up here in the bottom lane to take out their last T2. CM's going to come over here and counter ward this ward up here, probably. Yep. It's almost out though anyways, so 50 gold for her. A little bit, no vision coming out for the Radiant team down here on this bottom tower, which is going to make this tower a little bit easier to push. They do have vision of their own jungle here though, and CM doesn't have any more rev wards, so looks like Phantom Lancer does take out the top tower. Marana defending here. She's got about another 1,000 gold. They're pushing this down really fast here. Hyperstone up on Wraith King. Maybe going for an AC. Wow, good. That was weird. It almost looked like she disjointed it with Force Staff, but I know she didn't. She got stunned afterwards. It just big combo coming out for the Puck. Wow, I'm surprised I did so much damage with actually, no, I'm not. Those were the Dire creeps. It was all on him. He's actually doing really good at womboing those people down with that combo. Another 3k gold almost on Invoker. 30 minutes in. A lot of farm coming out for the Dire side. Like I said, this gold difference, big sway. All the way down to a little over maybe 6k gold lead now on the Dire side. With a it's about 11k XP lead. So it's not looking good for the Radiant team here. They definitely need to do their best to defend the base, not get picked off. Dreamer coming in with the Phantom Lancer here. He's going to maybe pick off the Rubik. Nope, switches onto the Wraith King. Enfeeble up from the Bane. It's gonna reduce his damage by quite a bit. Armlet toggling, trying to get away. Slowed. Dreamer gets another kill. He's going to have Phantom Lights up. He does have Phantom Lights up, and he does have a Diffusal. He's definitely going to kill this Rubik. That's a double kill on him. Marana trying to get out of here safely. No vision of her, though, so they're not going to catch her out. Pushing up the middle lane now. Going straight down middle lane for that T3 tower. That's exactly what they need to do. They definitely need to get some more towers down. Get the gold and experience back in their favor. Peel's such a strong hero late game. Puck just took out Crystal Maiden again. That's probably like the 3rd kill. Marana picking up a Blade of Alacrity, maybe going Yasha. Lots of cancer on this tower right now. EMP picking them all up. I'm not sure what the EMP was about. Maybe a little bit damage. They don't have... Maybe they... I guess they do have mana. Still using that Midas. Probably about time to sell it pretty soon. I'm not sure what he's going to go next. Maybe... I would probably start building a refresher on the Invoker myself. Makes him a really strong late game presence with being able to refresh all of his abilities. He's got 97 and 10. Phantom Lancer, 30 minutes in the game, has 220 CS. He's getting big. They really need to be careful. Looks like he might probably pick up a Reaver here and work on his heart now that he has the rest of his items finished. He's getting a ton of farm. Dire side doing some ancients here. Invoker misses his combo and Puck there. Chasing him though. Puts the cold snap on Lion. Probably saved his life there. Just barely snuck out of range of that stun. All 5 of the Dire here grouped up to defend bottom T2 tower. It's the last one of the remaining. Roshan still in touch for this whole game so far. It's definitely not been a factor in this game, which is kind of interesting. Puck, no other items except for his Dagon 2 for the last probably 8 minutes or so. PL doing an excellent job of split pushing and also taking these Radiant side Ancients. He's got 4,290 gold saved up. He's not picked up the Reaver yet. Wraith King just got a kill on Puck. Grouping up mid lane here, maybe for a push down middle. Invoker with quite a bit of levels, level 20 at 32 minutes is pretty good. Phantom Winter only level 18. Wraith King level 17. Invoker's doing a really good job keeping this game in check. It's a very good game extension here, although this is probably it's pretty good for them. He's got his EMP going. Not the strongest amount of levels, but he does have Agnims and level 4. He's got a Cold Snap coming out here. Bane's gonna go down. Wraith King is linked by the Puck. Windrunner, big power shot, take down Wraith King. CM's not gonna make it out, she's dead. Big meteor coming out from the Invoker. Shackle shot does not hit a tree. Marana trying to get out. Yules himself. Maybe going to, okay, yeah. Tornado. Still offensive here, wow. Wind Ranger barely lives. Invoker goes down. Huge kill. PL 9-3. It's a very good PL game going on. 20-4 on the Invoker though. Tons and tons of gold. Looks like he's gonna make use of those boots of travel and push top lane here. Although no creeps to really get any of his illusions going though. Well, maybe if Marana goes down so fast. T3 being pushed now by Dreamer. No aggression on the Radiant towers as of now. He's gonna turn around maybe and hit these creeps, get some more illusions going here. He's gonna stealth out of here before they get to him. Big tornado coming out, does not hit him. Random EMP. 4-stack is up on Rubik now. Point booster coming out on Crystal Maid. I'm not sure what she's gonna do with that. It's a relatively good item for the mana and health, but not a lot of usability outside of Bloodstone and Agnim, so be interesting. Invoker bought back to kill PL. We've got a smoke up on CM here. Wraith King found out. Looks like he might go for the Puck here, but he blinks out just in time. Big tornado coming out for the Puck. He is phase shifted, but nope, he's going to make it out anyways. Good plays. Invoker now with all these levels into Wex is going to be a huge factor in these team fights if he hasn't already been a huge factor all game. Able to burn most of the mana, 475 mana burn on all of people hit by his EMP in these team fights. And as you'll notice, there's not a lot of mana pool on most of the Radiant heroes. That's about a little over half of their mana. A lot of expensive spells too. I know Bane has really expensive spells. PL not really a big concern. Definitely Lion. It's going to make his ultimate not a factor if he gets hit by that EMP. And Tornado almost undodgeable coming from the Invoker. Here comes a big combo. Deafening Blast. No Chaos Meteor though. Now moving at max movement speed after the buff to Invoker and his Ghost Walk ability. Rubik cleverly picking up Phantom Lancers. Oh, no. Those are green. Just kidding. Getting almost soloed by the illusions here. Haster in his top. Nobody seems to be caring about that. We do have one ward here, that's pretty interesting. No ward on top of the hill here, even though there's no sentry for the dire side. Alright, rather, I guess they're both... I'm not sure what... maybe they were worried about getting countered, so they put it down here. Doesn't really give them a ton of vision of anything, to be honest. You're not going to see the Dire come down middle lane and the Radiant be like camping in their own jungle here. They would much rather be behind their tower and their base if they were going to take a team fight. So not the best ward location here in my opinion. We do have a random rev ward in mid lane, which I guess is fine in case they Mirana ulti. It's nice to have rev wards all over the map. They probably saw that Invoker go stealth there. PL maybe retreating a little bit. Looks like he is porting down to bottom lane. He's going to split push here. While the Dire side is in Mirana ult. Maybe spotted out by those sentry wards. It's really good sentry wards. Invoker's coming right out of Mirana ult here. Pushing down the middle lane. Phantom Lancer does have boots travel to go back to his base. Not a lot of mana though. Actually, I lied. It shows him as off cooldown on his illusions. It's weird. They are on cooldown for 26 seconds. Not going to be able to help his team here. T3 middle going down for the Dire team here. And Feeble up on Wraith King. Stuck with his armlet going. Big Tornado from Invoker. Big Meteor going to take out one. Two for the Invoker. Bane bot back. Phantom Lancer just destroyed their T3. It is a base race going on right now. Fort coming out for the Radiant team here. Big Frostbite on Puck. Phase shifts the arrow. Is he going to be able to blink out? No. Gets him. EMP coming out. Looks like 3 have gone down for the Radiant side. None of them have gone down for the Dire side. They are going to take this middle racks. But PL beats him to it. Pushing with all those illusions. That's a lot of illusions. He's got his heart finished. He's got everything he needs. He's got another 6.1k gold. It's incredible. Maybe time to TP back to base, BL. Maybe time. They're pushing down the T4s here. Lion gets a big ultimate kill. The Invoker's going to burn all of his mana. Yep. Wraith King, armlet toggling here. Very low health. Mirana taking down still working on these T4s. I think Invoker with Aghanim's definitely needs to be... He's played a great game so far. He definitely needs to be keeping those forward chains down a lot faster. PL is taking the T4s. He's gonna beat him down, the T4s. All their T4s are down. Invoker's the only one here to stop him. But I think that Invoker needs to be careful. He can definitely kill that Invoker. He's gonna be aggressive here. Working on that Ancient. Dire team looks like they're getting CC'd by mostly the supports here. CM gets chased out of the base. PL is still battling Invoker. Ancient's down to about 60% health. No more mana though, really, on Dreamer here on the PL. Invoker just doesn't know what to do. Buyback on Wraith King. Rubik's here as well. Big slow. PL's manning up versus 3. 4 now. Takes down Invoker. Big kill. He's solo here, guys. 5. It's a 4v1. He almost takes down Mirana. EMP not going to do much there with the mana burn. Still fighting, and he goes down finally. With the Radiant side base mainly intact still. Gold advantage coming back from an almost 11k deficit up to a 2.5k advantage. And the Dire still has a little bit of an XP lead though with that Invoker. He's almost 23 now. He's got 5k gold that he probably could spend on something. Wow, MKB up on Wind Ranger. That's kind of interesting on him. Phase boots for staff MKB. Okay. Not sure what that is about. I don't see any evasion coming out from the Dire side, but I guess during his ultimate that could be pretty good. Maybe. We got a regen rune coming down bottom. No kills on Roshan still. Still an Aegis to be had. I think that would have probably played a lot bigger of a factor here. Maybe get that Aegis up on the Invoker or the Wraith King. And they might have taken out more of their base. Although I don't think they can race the solo PL. And those Boots of Travel doing a lot of work on the PL too. They're doing a good job of pushing all the lanes back in. Invoker gonna get caught out here. Big shackle from downtown. Force staff by Wind Ranger. Gets frozen. See him gonna retreat here. Looks like Wraith King's gonna pour back to base while PL is pushing up the top lane, spreading that cancer everywhere. Taking down things so fast. His illusions are doing 223 damage apiece. Wow. He's doing 229. Does upgrade the Diffusal, and he's got a Talisman of Evasion now. Maybe looking to finish out the Butterfly. If they make it that long. Looks like the Dire team is pushing down bottom lane here. Fully baited Lion back here to defend. I guess plus these two are in Fountain, so looks like a 4v3 so far. Wraith King and Invoker top lane here. We're gonna try to slow down some of the push of the Phantom Lancer. The EMP. Phantom Lancer just back to farming. Doing a really good job of staying mobile, but also farming with those illusions, making the most out of them. Good vision coming out for the Dire team in their base here on the Radiant side. Don't see a lot of that for the PL in the Dire base. No new items on CM. No new items on Mirana. PL does finish out his Butterfly. It has another 2,700 gold. Probably enough for buyback almost. He's lost most of his mana there, but Rubik is maybe gonna go down here. Does use the Diffusal on him. Mirana killing all the ults off with Starfall. Phantom Lancer. They stun the wrong target. Eul Scepter on Invoker. Lion coming in with a stun on CM. Puck comes in with a silence to kill off Crystal Maiden there. Wraith King getting CC'd pretty heavily here. Hex Stick up on Puck with the Dakon to finish him off. Lion no more mana. Mana draining Invoker though. Peel pushing down middle lane. Nobody having any aggression on the Radiant side. EMP coming out. Phantom Lancer doesn't even care. He's just gonna whack on Invoker here. Mirana coming up. Probably a little too close. He's gonna finish off that Invoker. Invoker dead for 120 seconds. Wow. That's a long time. PL's just destroying everyone. Illusions taking down the Ancient. And GG is called. Wow, what a comeback from the Radiant team. It's definitely a roller coaster game. My goodness. Nice job by the PL, farming all game. Backdoor protection. And that's it, Radiant side victory for you there. So great job coming out from the Radiant side. All in all, Puck and definitely say the PL MVP of the game. Invoker had a great game, a lot of good GPM, but just no match for the PL at 44 minutes in. But this has been Pubcasting with Vivid, with Feathergun TV. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.